Welcome back, Bobcats. I am so happy to be back here in school with you. It has been quite a while since we've been here together, about 2 months total. So with that time, I'm thinking, and I know for me, I have forgotten a lot of the safety protocols that we have to follow. So I thought I would take the time to walk around the school and ask some of our teachers what they think is important for all of us to remember as we come back in person together. Really, most importantly, to keep all of us safe and healthy so we could stay in school together. Okay, let's see what Mrs. Aubin wants all of us to remember as we come back into school.
Hi everyone, welcome back. We're so glad you're here. So when you come back, we are all hoping that you remember we have to clean our desks before we eat our lunch. So you're gonna need to get a wipe and scrub that desk before you open your lunch box or before you have breakfast in the morning. And that way we can all stay safe. Can't wait to see you.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Aubin. That was something I actually forgot we had to do. Okay, let's see who we're gonna hear from next.
Hello! Hi, West Jeff Elementary students. So good to see you. Welcome back. Just a couple of reminders. Another thing to work on is along with sanitizing, that's super important when you go room to room or going outside. We also want to make sure that we wash our hands very thoroughly and in between and on top and inside up to the wrists. And we want to do that after we use the bathroom and we come back into the classroom, or before lunch. We want to make sure we have good clean hands so we can eat our food, and as well as coming in from the playground. So that is one thing to remember, and I know you all will do well.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Witherell. That was a great reminder. We always need to be washing our hands so that we can keep ourselves and everyone safe. Okay, let's see who we're gonna visit next.
It's really hard to eat with my mask on. I guess I can take it off to eat. As long as I'm facing forward. I wonder if I could do this. Hi guys. Oh, nope, gotta face forward to eat when you have your mask off. But what if I need a paper towel? I guess I should probably put my mask back on to go get my paper towel. And then go back to my seat where I can take it off again as long as I'm facing forwards.
Thank you, Mrs. Westwood. That's such great advice and great for us to remember about wearing our mask when we're eating or not wearing our mask when we're eating. Okay, let's see who our next guest is. Hello, Mr. McGuire.
Hello, how are you today, Miss Blair?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Mr. McGuire?
Doing fine, thanks for asking.
What can you tell us and tell our students, remind us to remember when we come back to school to keep everyone safe and make sure we stay in school?
Things to remember to come back to school with. One of the most important things is this. Make sure you have this mask on. And the only time that we should have it off is if you're outside, if you're eating, and that's pretty much it. Anytime outside of that, the mask really needs to be on. And remember, we're wearing them not only to protect ourselves, but to protect them around us. So that's the most important thing. In addition to that, we have a breaking news story. You must, it's really important, listen to this. Remember back in the past when you used to be able to wear those little neck gaiters that you could pull up and up over your nose? Unfortunately, the new standards from the Department of Health is asking us not to allow students to wear those. So it really does need to be a mask going forward. those are probably two of the most important things that I hope students will remember when they return in just a short time.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. McGuire.
Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome advice, Mr. McGuire. Thank you for reminding us about our mask responsibilities. Okay, let's see who we're gonna run into next.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Ware. How are you?
I'm great, Mrs. Woodland. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What are you doing?
Well, I was just making a little video of ideas to remind our students on how to be safe when we come back to school in person.
Oh, that's great. I cannot wait for them to come back. And actually, this is something I've been wanting to do. I'm going to be coming around to all the classrooms and talking to kids, and we have this rule that we've always had at school, this year, last year, every year, but this year it's even more important, and that rule is we're not supposed to bring toys from home. Not supposed to bring anything from home to school other than your school supplies that you need to take back and forth. So, for example, stuffed animals or different fidgets that you don't use at school, things that you brought from home, we're not bringing those to school. Part of that is because it's a distraction and our job's to be here at school and learn. The other, though, is what you're talking about, and that is we're bringing germs back and forth between home and school, and we don't want to do that. And so this year we have an even more, it's really a lot more strict. So if people need to bring technology or things that they're bringing from home that aren't school related because of their bus ride or because of ACC, that's fine, but it needs to stay in their backpack. So if teachers see kids with toys or things they're playing with or little cars or really any toy, anything that's not school related, they're probably going to take it from you and keep it maybe for the end of the week, maybe to the end of the school year, it depends. So if you have a question about that, you should ask your teacher, but that is a school rule, and I was going to reiterate that to all of our kids when we come back.
That's a great reminder, Mrs. Woodland. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thanks.
All
Can't
right.
wait to see everyone.
Thank you, Mrs. Woodland, for reminding us of that very important rule that we all need to follow. All right, friends, I think we have one more teacher that we are going to visit. Let's see who that might be. Miss Trujillo!
Oh, I forgot. School again, and I'm so happy to be here to see you. But we have to remember to follow the rules, respecting and giving others space. So even though I'm super excited to see you, and I want to give you a hug for the Happy New Year, I'm just gonna give you heart hands.
Miss Trujillo, right back at ya.
Yeah, guys, we're so happy that we get to be back together, but we have to remember to follow those rules to keep everybody safe.
Wow, that is a lot of information to remember, but I know you can do it. And remember, we are all here to help each other out. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.